Welcome back. Now it's time to see how we can drag and drop widgets. So I'm gonna create a window. I will put here label equals to label window. We're gonna have a BG of red, a width of 10 and a height of 5. Now we need to type here label dot bind, and I'm gonna put this here, and I'll type button -1, and that is gonna call the drag start function. So if you were to click on the label using the left mouse, it will trigger the drag start function. So I'm gonna go up here, I'll type def drag start parentheses, let's put a pass for now. So what we actually want to do is to get the coordinates where we click on this label. So I'm gonna type here, label dot start x equals to event, not reverse, event dot x. We need to define the event here. Then I'm gonna type label dot start y equals to event dot y. So we're going to have some coordinates where we click on this label here. Next, let's bind our second label. So I'm gonna copy this, paste it here, and it's gonna call a different function called drag motion. So this event is gonna occur only if is going to occur only if you were to hold down the left mouse and then drag it. And to do that, I'm gonna change this to B1 dash motion. Now let's define this method or function, def drag motion, and here I'm gonna type x. It's gonna be equal to label dot win info x minus label dot start x plus event dot x, and I'm gonna set a y variable. It's gonna be equal to label dot win for y minus label dot start y plus event dot y. Alright, let's explain this code because it may be confusing. So this function is called when you have the mouse while holding down the left button on the label. Label.info_x gives the current x coordinate of the label top left corner relative to the window. Label.winfo_i gives the current I coordinate of the label top left corner relative to the window. Label.startX and label.startY are the coordinates where you first click on the label. Event X and event I are the current coordinates of the mouse relative to the label during the drag. The new position of the label is calculated by subtracting the initial click position start X, start I from the current mouse position and adding it to the label current position. The label is then placed at this new position using label.place X equals to x and y equals to y. So this is what this is doing. Right, so let's add some code here. Let's type label dot place. Let's place this at x equals 0 and y equals 0. So it's gonna be on the top left corner. Now let's copy this and let's create another label. I'm gonna go down here. Actually, not here. I'm gonna go down here. I'll create another label. Let's make it blue. And let's place this where x is 100 and y 100. Okay, let's copy those two. Let's go down here. Let's paste them. But here it should be label 2, label 2, label 2, label 2 here. And in your drag motion function, for this to work, add this line of code widget equals to event.widget, and wherever we have the label, change it with widget. So now if you run this, we can move those here, and can also move this. Alright, I'm gonna end this video here, and I'll see you in the next video.